Hello guys, and welcome back to my second part of this Desert Oasis build in The Sims 4. Um, Getting back into it, this part I'm just going back to the kitchen and I am adding the range hood, which is something new that we never had in The Sims 3, except for I think like store content and stuff, or custom content too. But I love it. I love the range hoods. They're just amazing. I love the microwaves in this. They actually look really cool. They're not old looking, which is something I had a problem with in The Sims 3 because it was already 2014 and a lot of the furniture and stuff was kind of outdated compared to when did The Sims 3 come out? It came out like 5 years ago, didn't it? Like 4 years ago. I don't know, 4 years ago. So that's what, like 2010. And that, I don't know, all the stuff was kind of outdated. Um, oh yeah, one thing I also noticed in the Sims 4 is the phones kind of look outdated too. So that's something, I don't know, that's just like a little gripe, but doesn't really matter. They look like bricks. I don't know if anybody noticed that else, and anybody else noticed that, but yeah, that it just reminded me of that. Just shortening the dining room because it was kind of big. It This is meant to be like a smaller house, so I don't know, that big dining room table did not fit well with it. You could probably fit another big dining room table, but I just made the room smaller because I wanted it to fit a smaller table and not look so out of proportion. Ooh, excuse me. Um, just burped. Just adding the chairs. The chairs in this are really amazing. All the furniture in this is amazing, especially for a base game. It blows me out of the. It blows my mind like how awesome this game is. It's really worth it. It's really worth it. I give it a solid 10 out of 10. Now, there's some things that need to be worked on, but this game is amazing. A lot of people wanted to hate on it, but I don't really play live mode, so a lot of the stuff that is in live mode, I don't know. I really don't deal with as much as pools. I don't know. I could live without pools because they have fountains, so that's awesome. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna add pools later on. What Sims game does not have a pool? Um, okay, well, enough of that. Just fixing all of this. Put that bar outside. That bar comes back later. I'm gonna delete it soon, and then I think in a couple minutes. I don't know. Yeah, so I want to put a fireplace because the fireplace looked. I thought this place needed a fireplace. Really love this fireplace, and I put the TV on top. Oh my god, I love the TVs in this. Oh my gosh, it was so frustrating with how minimal the TVs there were in The Sims 3. It was just, oh my gosh, and they look so old. They were small and old, and nobody has a TV that's small and old anymore. Well, I don't know, some people do. I guess I don't know, my TV is kind of considered old, but that's my room TV, so that doesn't really matter. Um, but they have these awesome wall-mounted TVs that are just really awesome. The couches in here I really like. Just simple couches, and the color of that armchair. Oh my gosh, that is my that is my favorite color actually, and I'm so glad I found something in The Sims 4 that is has my favorite color because I'm going to be using that continuously nonstop because I love that color. It's I think it would be called considered blue gray. I don't know. It's kind of like a blue grayish color. That's my favorite color. If anybody wanted to know about that, if anybody's gonna ask that later on, I guess I don't know. Just refer back to this video about the blue gray armchair that's right there. The furniture in this house is really nice. Here I'm realizing that this living room is really big. So here I'm just adding an office space. I thought it was gonna take up too much space, but it worked out perfectly. Just had the two type of office like doors that I think would be office type doors. Just going through the office, so you just basically walk through the office. Your Sims do in fact walk through the office instead of the hallway more than often, but I don't think that's a problem because usually that's what people would do anyways. I don't know if you want to change those to archways or something, but yeah. Um, One gripe I did have about the doors in the Sims 4 is that the I wanted see because I put the double doors instead of the single doors because the single doors you couldn't recolor. Like a lot of the single doors you couldn't recolor for some reason. So I'm hoping for something for more color swatches later on because I don't know. I was kind of disappointed that you couldn't change most of the colors. They were just from that off-white type wood color. I don't know. The glass in this is really amazing. Just looking at it, all the window glass, all the desk glass, it just looks amazing. Um, what else am I doing? The computers are really weird too. I don't know why they have the towers on top of the desk. I don't have my tower on top of the desk, so I don't know. That's something weird that Maxis did, or EA did. I don't know. Is it Maxis or EA? I don't know. It's Maxis. Yeah. Well, that's something that the developers did that was kind of weird. But I'm pretty sure that probably correlated to like how they have the computers or something. So you can't blame them. Um, just trying to figure out a place to put the bar. I didn't fit out. It didn't fit how I wanted it, so I just got rid of it for now. Just editing all the color swatches. There's not a lot of colors options, but the ones that are available are really nice. So I'm glad they made it suitable for decorating kind of. It's hard, kind of it's a bit difficult to make things match, but you find a way. Just trying to find a rug to fit here. Oh, one thing I love about the rug placement in this is that you can layer rugs and they don't stack up and like float in the air like they did in The Sims 3, which is amazing. So you can finally stack rugs and they don't have to be like floating in the air and glitched out or something. So that's amazing. Um, just adding more of the office details. Right now, you see the walls are kind of white. I change that later on. I don't know if I change that. No, I don't change that now. But I kind of just went with the plain white wall because I didn't know what kind of colors I wanted to go with the walls yet. So I just left it like that. Just adding the fire alarm because every kitchen needs a fire alarm. Uh, I don't think you put the fire alarm in the kitchen though. I don't know. You're supposed to have. Yeah, pretty sure. Do I have it? I don't know. I have to read up on that code or something. I don't know. But just adding some more decoration, some of the lighting, trying to light this place up because it's kind of dark. Uh, Not a lot of lighting options. I wish there were more recessed lighting options. There's not any recessed lighting. So like the lighting that's just like built into the ceiling. I couldn't find any of that kind of lighting that's just like simple that you could use for like basically any room. So hoping they add that later in the game. Um, so just using these what are they called? Just these hanging lights that look kind of cool. They're metal. So you see me playing around with all the lights. That light, the light that's kind of funky, that has the three type of lights that are just like branched out. I use that in lately in one of my builds, in this build and my last build, because I don't know, I just really like that light, and it's the most practical, and it's not hanging so far down so it doesn't look like somebody could hit their head on it or something. I don't know. Here I'm just trying to edit the lights in the kitchen too. I wanted to make backlights to the counters because usually I do that. Um, so you'll see me mess around with that a bit. Oh, the cheats in this, there are not a lot of cheats. There's a testing cheats which allows you to, I think, click on the mailbox and like edit your Sims needs and stuff. And I think you could like click on shift click things and you could debug. I don't know what that does. You could reset them. Yeah, reset, like you could reset your sim and you could reset like certain objects and stuff. I think if they like bug out or something, I think you could reset it. So I think that's what that's for. There's a lot of money cheats, which I don't think was really necessary, but apparently people are so used to the different money cheats, so they have like Rosebud, Motherload, and I don't know what the other one's called, but I don't really use them because the only one I've used in this one was probably Motherload because I don't know, it had the most. I wish they had a family funds cheat. I tried that. I thought they would have the family funds cheat, but I couldn't get it to work. So, and I couldn't find it. So I don't know. Family funds is something I always use, but free real estate is something. I guess that replaces that. So um, you have that. Um, what else am I doing? Just I don't know. Just tricking the kitchen a lot, trying to get it the perfect way. And what else? Here, I'm just gonna be clicking through this. Oh, my mouse just died. No. Hear that clicking? My mouse is super clicky. Where are we? Just checking to see where we're on the video. Um, I've been recording a lot of these videos. There's 4 parts of this, and then I think there are going to be 2 parts in Experimental Villa, just because I don't know. Uh, that one's going to be longer. I don't think I'm going to talk in that video, the Experimental Villa, because usually I was just thinking in my head in that video, in that building process. So that's when I was just messing around with all the build tools and stuff. So I really don't want to have to think about all the things I was thinking about before. So I'll just probably, like, I don't know, add background music or something. So um, look forward to that video or something if you guys want to see that video and see the process of me building. Um, One thing I am gonna be thinking about is probably doing a live stream about video building in The Sims 4. So you guys can expect that probably later on when I have time, because right now I'm just going crazy editing all these videos, just trying to. I don't know. I've spent like 2 days, I think, editing already since the release, and I want to build more. I don't know. I want to build more so much. I've just been recording so much now that I don't know. Editing takes twice as long as it does for me building. So I don't know if you guys want to continue seeing me make these speed builds, then just stay down and it'll make it worth it for me, because right now it's just super hard just trying to make all these videos and trying to talk, the voiceovers, and then edit them to make them look presentable and stuff. So um, YouTube is not my priority, but building is my priority. So I will be building a lot in The Sims 4. You could expect that. Um, what else are we doing? Let's see. Just adding the fencing. The fencing in this, there's not a lot of fencing options, but you know that's understandable because it's the base game right now. So, and it's the beginning. So one of the fences that I liked was that glass modern fence. I wanted to use the regular modern fence without the little pillars in the middle, but I couldn't find any, and I don't know if you can get rid of those pillars in between the glass, but I just used that. It looked nice. Um, just looking around trying to fix it. I don't know. I just had second thoughts about it because I didn't like the pillars or something. So I just ended up changing the color of the metal, and then I just went with that. Um, what else have we done? Just adding them to the front. I really love the front. You know what it reminds me of? This house, the style of this house reminds me of Watch Dogs. The architecture in Chicago. I don't know. It reminds me so much of it, and I love it. I love the modern style that this house gives, especially in the desert environment, which is a really funky way of having this type of style in, because usually you wouldn't have this type of style in the desert. But I think it worked out nice. If you guys don't like it, then you know you can change it or something. But you know, it's up to you guys. I'm making these houses for you guys. You can do whatever you want with the houses after you import them into your game. Um, just trying to find a nice brick pattern in the front. I ended up going with a really nice slate type of tile that actually I love, and I will be using a lot of. You'll see it later. I think I find it. No, I don't find it. I think I leave it. Yeah, this is the one. That slate tile is really nice. I think I use that in the bathroom too. I think I do. Um, the terrain paints, I was looking for like a type of gravel, and the one that I used wasn't really, I don't know, it really didn't look like gravel that much. It looked kind of like pavement, but it's the closest thing that I could find. The rock texture that I changed the tiles to, I'm gonna change that back. Yeah, see, I just changed it back because I did not like that rock tile. The rock texture, I mean. I don't know, I was having second thoughts about it, but then I don't know, it just grew on me, that tile. And I use it in the kitchen too. So what else are we doing? I am just Oh, one thing I really love about The Sims 4 is the UI. The UI is really awesome, and it's nice and clean. Reminds me a lot of SimCity, which I'm pretty sure that they use the same type of style, because I don't know, I just love it. I love the SimCity type of UI, and I don't know, it's just a fresh restart from that ugly. I don't know, I never really loved the Sims 3 or the Sims 2 type of UI, because I don't know, that blue was just gross. It I think they said it was kind of futuristic or something. It's meant to be futuristic, but it was just not. It's kind of weird. It reminded me of Play-Doh or something. It reminded me like of a kid's toy or something. And that's what one thing I did not like about The Sims at first when I started playing is that it felt more like a kid's like boy, I think it's supposed to be a kid's game. A lot of kids play it, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem like it. So the UI, the fresh UI is just something I really love in this game. Um right here I decided to finally start changing the wallpapers. Couldn't find a lot of wallpapers that really would work with this, so I just ended up going with the regular one. Um, I go with like a cream type of color, like a brownish cream type of color. You'll see that I find it soon. Uh, I use that exposed brick texture, the one that's kind of like faded on the back of the kitchen. Not that one. Just messing around. See the one I keep bringing it out. But I use the same type of brick in the house as the exterior because I don't know, the brick wall just seemed like it would fit the inside. So kind of I don't know, it kind of gives it like it kind of gives it more like of a city type vibe, which I don't know if it is appropriate in this type of environment, but I don't know. I just wanted it. Uh, it made it feel more cool. I don't know. It made the environment it gives just gives me like a fresh vibe. Like it makes it seem like it's like fresh and cool inside compared to the outside, which is super hot and deserty. Um, and it just made me feel like it was like an oasis, like an actual oasis. So just editing all the wallpapers and stuff. Just decided to add it right here, make it kind of like a feature wall for the middle of the build. And one thing I had problem with was with this wallpaper. The wallpapers that they have different trims, but I could only find one with white bottom trim. So, but it didn't have the colors I wanted. They were kind of, I don't know, the colors. The color scheme was kind of, it was more like pastel colors and stuff like pinks and light greens and light blues, and it seemed more girlish to me than it did for like unisex or something. So, um, that was kind of a struggle. Hope they change that and get more I don't know, warmer colors that aren't so bright and cheerful and stuff because I really the cream I like going for warmer colors that are just not super bright and like noticeable. So just went with the same type of color because usually in real houses they wouldn't paint. Well, a lot of people don't paint a lot of their walls different colors anyway. So I just went with this regular cream type of color that just goes. It goes well with all these different types of rooms. Um, I need water. My mouth is getting super dry from talking so much. Uh, I'm just adding the brick texture to the bathroom, I think. And here I am. This is where I start doing most of the lighting, uh, I think. And I think we're getting close to the end of the video. Uh, Stay tuned for more videos that are coming up. I'm kind of bad at these outro things. I don't know what to say in the outros. And I'm not even at the time yet, so there's gonna be an awkward pause or something. Okay, well, this is the end right here to this video. I think yes, we're starting to put in all the outdoor lights, and I will leave you guys off to the next video, and I hope you guys like them, and see you guys in the next video. I'm so weird.